Salut, guys, and welcome back to my stream. And today, I'll be doing something I haven't done in a long time. And because I base off my streams off wheels to, figure out what ideas to do, so I don't do a lot of repeating and stuff. So today, I'll be doing Roblox game requests, um, which was a long time, like 9 months ago since the last one. This is part 47. I wasn't even sure what part I was even on, but I did figure it out. I kind of used the search feature on YouTube. Like whenever you go on anyone's channel, they do have it enabled. Usually it's not enabled whenever like it's like directed towards YouTube Kids. So that's something I found out on my own. But yeah. So anyways, we have the number of subs, then 1,822 subscribers, 4 views, 6 likes. And I really hope we do get some requests. Oh yeah, let me also open the queue here. This is a queue-based stream. Yeah, love this intro music. Yeah, this is a new one that was played. This is my first time ever playing this for my intro. For currency page for my streams. And funny enough, the first time I've heard the song, I didn't know it was NCS, but I've heard it from. If you guys heard of the YouTuber Guava Juice, I've heard it from him. It was like in like a ball video. Like it was like they were playing. Okay, I'll be careful saying this, but there was toy balls. Okay, like it's like it was something. I'm making it sound weird if I say something. But I forgot what they're exactly doing. But I heard from Guava Juice. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. It was for a short moment of the video, so yeah. But yeah. Anyways, we have Creeper, Bagel, and Buggy in the talk zone.
What's up, everyone?
Yo, how's it going, peoples?
Yeah, what's up?
So yeah, the queue's open. So for anyone interested in requesting a Roblox game, feel free.
Yeah.
It's a new item.
Oh, by the way, in regards to non-copyright music, I just found out that one of the like kawaii Japanese music artists that I listen to, music is all like non-copyright.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh.
sometimes if there's new on copyright.
It's the name is I'll put it in the chat. In
I
the
see.
Discord chat.
I already saw it.
That's her name is that right there. It's like
Oh,
electronica.
oh,
Like
Pommy.
electronica music.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, her songs have really good beats and stuff. So like if you ever want to like check out some of her stuff and maybe add a couple to your non-copyright music list, that'd be cool. But don't
Yeah,
feel
cool.
pressure to if you don't really vibe with it.
Absolutely. And yes,
I mean, I'll see what music
remember
there is, and I'll add the ones that I
and yes.
like.
She's got a lot of
yes.
them in a playlist.
And yes, every
Okay.
music is definitely not copyrighted music.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting because I had no idea it was copyright free, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly, because that was very interesting and pretty cool.
I'm probably gonna use her music if I end up making a channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Also, in
And
this
yes,
NCS song that I did play in my intro today,
oh,
I didn't have no idea what the name was. I kind of because I when I usually like get new music, I go to NCS for new copyright free music. So I just use a
oh, wait
what's
a
that
minute.
called? Okay,
It's I thought you're playing Roblox.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a request.
Currently, we're waiting for requests to come in the queue.
But okay, this is a Google Chrome extension. It's like let you shuffle any
Yeah, maybe
videos on
we should
any
wait.
channel on YouTube. So, and I kind of just
Oh.
use it
That was a burp. Oh.
Yep, that was in my
to
buddy car.
get any random music. So, and I came across this. And at first, I didn't really recognize this song, but when the beat dropped, that's when I recognized it. It's one of those songs that you hear like I don't know years ago. You have no idea what the name is, but you come across it again, and you finally figure out what's the name or something. That's what I usually happens to me. Like I listen to songs that I've listened to like from a while back, but then I finally figure out what they're called.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that song on a channel before, but I never knew what it was.
One
And
example
it's
for
called
me.
Ricochet.
Sounds good.
Which I did
Oh,
not
yeah,
know the name of until recently.
The one
Well,
that
like,
starts
well,
off with the
Oh yeah,
guitar
actually,
going like.
this is seriously not come
Yeah,
music.
yeah, like it took me years until I found out it was called Corona by the Minutemen. And
Corona.
further,
Never
I
heard of
did
them.
not know it was made in '84.
Damn,
Gosh dang it.
Ah.
that's old. I mean, not as old as my wife, but that's old.
Yeah, that was very, 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 very old.
Yeah.
No, that was not a dig on my wife, by the way. I love her. She's
Is this?
Oh, never mind.
By the way, I did see what Caleb said in the server, but I wasn't sure what to say because I feel like my opinion isn't valid because I don't have a channel. I did have thoughts about it, but I wasn't sure if I should say my thoughts because I literally don't have any content that is meaningful on my channel. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was
absolutely.
gonna say something, but I wasn't actually sure either. When I usually like
I was just gonna say he should lean into what he really is passionate about. Like
yeah,
I know he's very passionate about Christianity, and so if he wanted to do that but put a twist on it that makes him stand out, that'd probably be good advice.
right. That's kind of what I said to him like a while back, something in the texting. But anyways, I just saw his thumbnail on a thumbnail on a Roblox game, and I thought, okay, the game's called Obby, but you're Enchanted. I honestly thought it was a game. Like when I first looked at the thumbnail, I thought it was Obby, but you're a grandma, because it shows a Roblox grandma
Oh yeah, and
with
for
a
some
walker
time,
on the thumbnail.
I did not know what one.
Let me take a picture of it.
What one song was called. I'm gonna send you the
Okay,
video.
what is that song called?
I'm send you one of the videos I first heard it on.
I saw on the it's not a
Discord
requested
loads.
game, but I just saw this on the
I
front
even
page.
saw it too.
Like I did not know what that was at the time.
Okay,
Come
alright.
on, Discord.
Okay, this. When you like, come on.
What the fuck?
Hello, Discord. God.
Well, wait a minute. What is that? What is that game called? Obby
What?
Okay, I think I understand. Like you're playing an obby, but you get random enchantments that might be good or might be.
I don't know.
And, like one of them is obviously bad. Like you could turn into a grandma, but you might get a good enchantment. And that's what I'm guessing.
I'm just kidding. No offense to grandmas out there.
Yeah, no offense to grandma. We love you, grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, no offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if mine's dead.
We all love you too, Grandma.
Yeah, mine's dead too. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn, I just noticed the angry that grandma on the thumbnail though looks angry as shit. Look, she slept on the wrong side of the bed.
Well, yeah, look at her. She had to get out of bed to walk.
I know. By the
Or
way, my
maybe
nan
she's
died
like
by
experiencing
being
like
This is
pain.
this is what I heard.
god or something. I don't fucking know.
Also, as I was saying, my nan died back in 2024, and that was
You say you beat your tooth at the end of 2024. What the?
Oh,
No,
and
I
I
wasn't.
messed around with
No,
those
no,
videos.
I was. No. I was saying that my remember as I was saying, my nan
My
died
sacrament.
back in. No, wait, what? No. As I was saying, my nan died back in January
Oh.
2024.
Okay. Well, rest in peace. Jeez.
Yeah.
Mm.
I honestly had
That
no
was
idea what you were
2
saying.
days ago. I know because that was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. I was looking at bagel.
You know what? Wait, wait, what? Well, while I'm waiting, I guess I'll
Like
just play this.
older musicians or bands sounded like, and it's so true. Like they
My
thought
group,
the
Enchanted,
Beatles were
Obby.
like they thought like the Beatles were like demonic, and other bands that were getting more like not extreme, but like they were rocking out on stage, and people thought it was like the devil's work, at least at first. Wild.
Yeah. All right, let me Alright, I'm just play this game while I'm waiting or something. I don't know.
Sounds like a plan. Should get the stream rolling, and maybe we'll get a few people with recommendations.
No, this request is by me. I requested this. Okay, it can also be a horse too. What the heck? On the other hand, this horse looks like it's terrifying. Like,
horse.
oh, I
Horse
want
is
to touch the bricks.
amazing. Give it a lick. Tastes just like raisin.
Taste your
Mamma
Blake like
mia,
raisin.
here we
What?
go again.
Wait, hold on. You're familiar with the song "Look at My Horse," right?
What is that?
Oh my god. To look it up. Look at the song "Look at My Horse." It's hilarious.
Oh, you can also not be a grandma, but you can also be a grandpa.
Oh, but do not watch the "Look at My Horse" video with small children in the room. It's not appropriate for small children.
Ew. Okay.
Ew.
Look, my horse is amazing. Give it a lick, it's like raisin.
Alright, Caleb.
Caleb.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
stream.
what's up, Caleb?
All right. What the heck? Wait. We have basketball too. Be anything. I'm gonna be careful of copyright. There's copyright song in here.
Y'all seriously don't know the "Look at My Horse" song? I swear I showed it to you before, Josh.
It sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, part where he's like, like, you don't want to know where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, ooh, sweet lemonade.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Get on my horse, I'll take you around the universe and all the other places too.
Oh.
God, that is such a classic. I think that came out like 16 years ago or something like that. It's old. It's old YouTube.
Wait.
But it's a classic. It's a fucking classic, dude.
Not play.
Do not stream that on your channel.
No. Not gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure I actually did request that for like a reaction stream at one point, which was a miscalculation on my part.
Yeah, I think I actually do remember. Oh wait, in the game.
pretty sure it shows an animated horse cock. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, what's that? What else going to offer?
Yeah, that's one reason not showing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think I might want to do one of those what moms thought certain band sounded like in certain year. I think I might do that with My Chemical Romance because like I'm really starting to like the band.
Yo, hey, have you heard of like the like
Bring on the music.
conspiracy that like Kurt Cobain? No, in
What?
that song he's like, "No, I don't have a gun." It's like saying he doesn't have a gun. It was
That's
explicitly
Come As You
saying,
Are. That's Come As You Are.
yeah, like literally he was
Yeah,
saying he doesn't have a gun,
absolutely.
and then he ends up dead by a gun. Coincidence?
I think not.
That's the wrong one.
Goddamn Courtney, right? I mean, that's what people are saying.
Yeah.
I'm not in.
I'm not even deep in the lore
Oh
like
my
that.
god,
I
it's
just
very
I
laggy.
randomly came across it.
I'm not even sharing my screen. It's lagging. Shit. I don't want to turn on my camera sensitivity. That's not what I want.
But yeah,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Kurt
Yeah.
Cobain.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Wait, what?
Also, I know we talked about it yesterday, but rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
I
Yeah. May rest in
He's-
peace to
he-
Chuck Norris.
He's roundhouse kicking clouds in heaven.
Oh,
Oh my
he
god.
died.
He will forever be
When we
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Hey,
will forever
no
be that.
enchants active. Oh,
Yeah,
come
House of the
on.
Dragon. Wait, was it House of the Dragon or was it something to do with the dragon?
Okay, let's see what this
with,
is. Okay, we have a. Okay,
it was
I'm
with
those.
Bruce
Yeah, you gotta
Lee,
buy
right?
those shits. Okay, I'm a head balloon. Okay.
Wait, which movie was it?
No, I don't want to turn your stupid notifications.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm getting out.
Oh.
Random statue.
Oh, I do
Or I
like
think I might be a
Roblox.
homosexual. How can you tell?
Random statue.
Oh.
I just freeze. Or, like, get stuck. All of a sudden. No, I've been Medusa'd.
This is the gayest looking level I've ever seen.
Yeah! What the beggars? No! No Robux for you! Get out my fucking face! Ow! Hey, that make me float. This is good enchantment. They made me levitate.
The fuck?
I have so many fans. Look at this. I have so many fans. Look at this. What the fuck was that? I just heard my own voice.
What the hell? Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That was the Windows error sound.
What the hell? Tilted vision. Oh, I look trippy.
Okay, I totally called it, by the way. Bear trap. You know what that means, bear trap, right?
God, 2D body on paper.
You know what that means?
It's probably something.
Bear trap just means
Fuck.
that you like you set.
Oh, okay. Got badge. Okay,
Set
transformer.
ahead of time, so you.
What
Yeah.
what happened to my head? What's going on my head?
What the?
This is a transformer. This is the stupidest transformation ever. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Okay, what I'm getting now. Spinning body. Oh, Robux. I'm jumping on the Roblox symbol.
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh, there's a basketball. I saw this in the thumbnail. This is crazy. What the fuck? You die. Shut the fuck up. Ah. Under control. Okay, it's lagging.
Oh.
No!
I didn't know it was a
I don't want to see your Game Pass. What? Are you serious?
What the fuck?
Okay, random animal. That's the enchantment. Wow. I don't know what my hitbox is. Right in the center. Okay, I literally jumped. Giga fat. Are you okay? What is that chin? I mean, what is that neck? I mean, what is that?
What that neck do?
Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm getting now. Gandalf? With a question mark. What? Okay.
Oh shoot, guys! In 2 days, my channel's about to become a year old.
Oh,
Same with my
wow.
Discord account, actually.
Darkness. Oh, shit. Got cubes. Oh, it tells me how long it's lasting. Okay. But watch the red hurdles.
Come as you
Okay, I
come.
keep touching them.
As you come.
Blind jump. What?
As you wanted me to come.
Are you serious? Oh, wait. It's like jump randomly? Oh, never mind. No, it like... Yeah, I can still kind of see, though. I'm like blinking. Huh. Shrek. What? What's it even do?
It's like going up the down escalator.
Well, that scared the shit out of me. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it.
Shrek is love.
Okay,
Shrek is life.
stop.
Shrek is love.
I'm the
Shrek is
grandpa.
life.
I'm looking ridiculous, dude. What the hell? Hey, stop snoozing on the trusses. The cookies. Chameleon. Oh, this is not really, okay, now it's working. Okay, this is...
I mean, it said chameleon, but it was more...
Okay, well, now it's kind of working now, but...
Or like
I don't know. It
albino
didn't
at
really
first.
work out well. Spiked log. What the hell? Where are these logs coming from? Green. Oh, now I'm the ball now. Green. Hey, green. I can't fit. That Okay. I jump. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I play like obbies like these. Like at the ball. Yeah. I'm experienced.
It's like it's just like
Yeah,
monkey ball.
you might jump.
Yeah. What the okay.
Wait, hold on. Did you play that?
Inverted controls.
Oh
Wait,
my
did
god.
you play that game on GBA emulator?
No, I don't think
The
I
monkey
did.
ball junior game?
Okay, this is really weird. Okay, I have to move. I gotta hold S to go forward.
Wait,
is
hold
so
on.
weird.
I didn't. You cut out. I didn't hear your reply.
No, I haven't played that on emulator. Okay, earthquake.
Wait, for real?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh no, that's awfully bad.
I swear I recommended that game and you played it once.
Maybe
tripping?
maybe it was a different ball game.
I swear with Monkey Ball Jr. there was a GBA game that I recommended.
I think it was
I'll be right back.
That's Your Best Friend's Forever freaking game. I don't fucking know. But I don't remember you requesting that one. I don't remember you
Guys, BRB.
I'll
'Cause-
add it.
like, and you get to the end of the level and you drop in kind of like a golf ball. And there's also like a multiplayer function, but you can play it like 1 versus 3 computers, where you have to try and knock each other off of the map.
Yeah. Okay, I added it. Okay, wait.
But basically,
area 2.
the way that you control the level is you tilt the map. You tilt the level, and by tilting it, you control the ball.
Yeah. Okay. Literally, I have to wait until I can progress. Like 24 hours in. What the fuck that is? Alright, whatever. Oh shit! Now I mean to close my browser too. Yeah, I'm done with that game.
That's one down. And I did post. I did not post, but
I saw that.
I put something in the chat. But it looks like we have no takers. At least so far. What? We get a crash?
No, I left the game.
Oh.
Yeah. 6 likes, 6 views, and number of subs.
I'm seriously questioning my own sanity right now. Like, did I fabricate that memory of you playing that game?
Yeah, you did. I don't remember playing that at all on stream.
Huh. Weird. Yeah, I mean, it is possible. Human memory is definitely faulty. It's not perfect. I might have just, like, confused the memory of me playing that game with seeing you playing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can play as, like, you can play as the different characters. Like, you can play as Daisy, play as Diddy, play as, like, the different monkeys.
Just kidding.
Yeah, but Diddy Kong was there before fucking artists.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
And plus Diddy Kong uses bananas as pistols, so he's infinitely cooler.
Yeah.
Caleb's back.
Oh, sorry
And you
about
still
that.
can't hear him.
I can hear him.
You can?
Yeah, I can. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't hear him anymore. I heard him for a second.
Difficulties with my microphone.
Yeah, I can hear him
Oh,
now.
I hear you now.
Alright, yeah.
I had to like reinstall a driver or something like that.
Alright.
Yo, you know what I saw earlier? I saw Xavier Renegade Angel clip. The clip where he's dissing himself in the desert. And it was put
Hold on.
over
Wait. Actually, speaking of that, I saw some clip on TikTok of Xavier making like a white boy do blackface, and then they like gave him to his black
Okay.
family.
What the heck?
God, that is exactly the kind of like beat humor that I watched the show for. I love that show. It is like anti-political correctness. I'm all for it. But yeah, I saw this clip. Like, it was the clip of him like roasting himself back and forth in the desert. It was dubbed over the MF Doom One Beer song, and it was perfect. It was like timed perfectly, so it sounded like he was like rapping and roasting himself. It was great. But yeah, Xavier Renegade Angel, I would love if Adult
Ooh.
Swim brought him back for like a final season.
Yeah.
Just one more season.
Wait, so how come in the show, like, why did he, like, paint a white child black and made him do blackface and then gave him to like a black family?
Well, the thing with Xavier is he's always trying to do the right
I wanna
thing,
play Spelling Race. I've seen so
but he
many.
completely
I've seen so many videos on this game.
misunderstands the situation, or
So like he has good intentions, but like he's an idiot.
yes, he's completely retarded. And in fact, there are pretty valid rumors that say that the show was originally going to be called Xavier the Retarded Angel, but they had to change it to Xavier Renegade Angel.
What's hints? Oh, I did not mean it.
And I can see why they had to change the name, but I mean, given what the show involves, really, did you really have to change the name when the show
Yeah,
involved all
like
that stuff?
there's far worse stuff than, you know. I mean, there was that guy that showed his, you know, in that car. I remember that episode. That was at the end.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at this. I forgot what he said, but
It's
he
like,
said,
hey,
like,
check
he
this
pointed
out.
down there. I remember that, and it was weird. Funny. And unexpected. Like, what the heck? What is this? No?
Yeah, he was like, he was like, hey, cool, check this out.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Spell Savannah.
Okay, I'm gonna be playing this game called Spelling Race. So
Spelling Race.
yeah, it's basically like you have to spell as fast as you can, so you get more like parts on your pillars, so you can. Okay. Yeah.
Are you building the Tower of Babel?
Spell binoculars.
Well, I mean, okay, but think about it. Think about it. You are literally
Okay.
using the power of language to build a tower.
Yeah.
Does that not ring a
yeah,
bell?
yeah, that makes sense. Okay, binoculars. Lay Wheezy. Okay, brow hat?
Spell
Is that when you have
menorah.
a hat but just an eyebrow? What the f...
Guys, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, I don't know. I forgot. Okay, menorah. It's menorah. Lamora. Dorha. Bnur. Okay, what are these spellings? Oh god. Okay, something's Kool-Aid. What? Oh yeah!
Yo, Caleb.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, get it.
Yo, Caleb, you should do like a thing where a Christian reads the Quran. That would blow up.
Yo, I just
Oh, yeah,
got
especially if it's something done before.
$35.
It shows what console, like, what people are on.
Honestly, I'd probably watch that. Like, I would watch content like that. A Christian
No.
reading the.
I'm changing
Hard.
my profile picture.
I wanna do
looking forward
hard.
to this picture.
That sounded really weird. Alright. Yay.
But yeah, I mean,
Spell
I'm not
black.
religious in any way, shape, or form, but I relate much more to Christian.
Okay, blacksmith.
Yo, is like the Christian God
Craftsman who
and
shapes metal.
Allah like two different gods?
Balksmorth.
Absolutely,
Blacksmith.
without a
Spell.
doubt, yeah.
Motivation.
But I feel like they always have that argument, like, but Allah
Reason to
means
try to
God.
keep going. Motivation. Motivitson. You could have. What?
Spell
What the?
calcium.
Ooh, an element.
Spelling isn't for
Yo,
everyone.
I love
Calcium,
like vocab.
calcium. Then
I love
Spell.
Like learning
iceberg.
English and like vocab and stuff like that in school was like probably my favorite aside from science.
I like
Yeah.
science is like the only interesting
Iceberg.
subject.
Iceberg. Okay, that's like a city. Icebrag. And it's gonna
Spell.
beep again.
Dungeon.
I feel like the reason I really gravitated towards English and science because those are the two most practical things in my
Dungeon.
brain.
Yo, y'all want to hear something?
Dungan. Okay, Tbvhuck. How do you
Spell.
get that?
Flask.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
There's so much stupid game you on this game. Okay, Retekaba, and then it's beep again.
Spell. Ballet.
Ballet. Guys, give me so stupid. Blail! Beep, T, bleep. What?
Spell. Turbine.
You know what? I'm gonna go on Roblox soon.
Okay.
Wait,
That
Josh,
produces
what's
power
your
by spinning
Roblox-
blades
what's
with
your,
air or
like,
water.
Roblox username?
Okay, we got Turbulonk and then Yohin Bun Bun Higa ba 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 ba.
Spell. Trampoline.
Yo, spelling's not for
I mean, this is the probably the most entertaining game I could probably think of. Gotta see how many people just misspell shit. Dehoppin. What?
Spell.
What the fuck is that last
geography.
one?
Yeah, what? Like, what is wrong with people?
Oh, I didn't. Wait, no. I
Okay,
don't want
oh,
it.
it said
I don't want it to
geography.
stream
I thought it said
on Discord.
topography for a second.
Wait. Josh, if you don't mind me asking,
Spell
what's your
rake.
Roblox username? Is it?
Roblox username?
Yeah.
Elite Joshua 8.
So is it literally just spelled
Grape?
like? Is
Yeah,
it
how do you
not-
look at
does it have-
grape?
Spell. Thermometer.
Wait, does it have all the weird accented friends?
No,
like,
no, it
Latin
doesn't have that.
letters?
Yeah, just
It
say
was
elite.
it was made before his French phase.
Tiometra. Okay, and you said just French, and then this guy sounds like French.
Spell.
Tiometra.
Dustpan.
Hashtag.
Okay, click swept
I
up
don't
dirt.
know-
Okay, it
I
doesn't mean
don't
it's gonna
know
be dirt.
what you
It could be
guys
like
should
glass too.
It's a dustpan.
Dustpan. Spell. Dusk. What?
Spell. Abstract.
Okay, I'm getting the feeling that a couple of these people aren't native English speakers, which is fine, but why are you in this game?
Either they're not
Yeah.
native English, not natives, or they're just really young people.
I thought they're either
Spell
really
Cyclone.
stupid, or foreign, or just trying to troll. Well, I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
I was considering that they might be trolling, but
There's like
I don't
many
know.
ways.
because like the straight up hashtags,
Clone.
like that has
Sickle.
to be trolling, right? The straight up hashtags.
Spell. Shrug.
Yeah.
Why do I
like,
keep seeing Evan Burger everywhere on Roblox?
okay, I'm probably gonna lose this, but
I swear,
guy's-
if he puts hashtags for the word shrug, I'm gonna my shit.
okay, nope. Trug. I
Yo,
don't
does shrug
care.
rhyme with grug?
Spell. Sarcophagus.
Okay, you don't care. Get out this game, you dumbass. This game.
Sarcophagus. Yo, that's a good word. I love that word. Like, I
A
don't know why.
stone
It just,
coffin often decorated. Isn't that a tomb? Oh,
it's a stone coffin for mummies in Egypt.
Yeah.
I
Spell
legit thought that was a
synthesizer.
tomb.
Ooh.
No, the tomb is what the sarcophagus is located in.
Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
we know.
room. It's like a room.
Oh,
Yeah,
so by the way,
it's-
I sent you
it's a
friend
room
request
typically-
on Roblox.
A tomb is typically a room made of stone, primarily
Spell.
granite.
Chisel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then how come a tomb with a C is comb, but comb with a
Oh shit.
E is
Because
wrong.
English
Like, why
because
is English so
English
Chisel,
is not
cheesel.
consistent.
Spell
English
silhouette.
English borrows a lot of words and sounds from other languages,
Silhouette.
so it's not very consistent.
I feel bad for foreigners trying to learn English.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like foreign languages get much easier, especially when you're talking
Yeah, that
about
too.
Asian
Spell
languages. Asian
Colosseum.
languages, bro, like Japanese and Chinese. Holy fuck! Realize there are 50,000 kanji in Japanese alone.
Yeah, I forgot you
How
spelled that,
come,
but
so how
It's
come
with
Yeah,
at
one
my
I
L
think it's
there.
from
school,
Japanese.
like, how come at my
What?
school,
Spell
like,
axolotl.
okay, how come at my school, like, I know someone who's, like, from, like, Vietnam, but, like, their last name is spelled Nguyen, but it's,
Generate
like,
body
Nguyen.
parts.
Like, how am I supposed to know that?
a very common last name in Vietnam.
Spell seismic.
I'm not even gonna lie. When I was in high school, I actually had a classmate with that last name.
So, like, so is,
Seismic.
like, the last name,
Creates
like,
earth
Nguyen, like
vibrations.
the equivalent to the last name Smith here?
It kind of. It's like the last name Patel. It's like
Sismac.
the last name Patel in India.
Spell avalanche.
Patel? I feel like I
Yeah,
know
that's very
so
common
many
in India. I had an Indian classmate with that last name as well. It's very common.
Avalanche. Evelay. What?
Spell stump.
I have a lot of
Oh,
white
what'd it say?
Okay, that one
Stump.
Stump. That one's just straight up phonetic. If you cannot spell a phonetically spelled word, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Stumpoo. Stumpoo.
Wait, hold on. What's
Stumpu.
phonetic?
Spell
That
ferret.
is a Japanese pronunciation if I've ever heard one. Stumpu. Stumpu.
Ferret. Oh my god, see what we get now. Ferret. Farriet.
Ferret.
Farret.
Bro, how
Stink
do you mess
noodle.
that? How
Spell
badly
Stink
did you
noodle.
mess that up?
They're stink
Huh,
noodles.
it say prism?
The
Okay.
transparent.
I use a picture in the definition.
Yo, is that the Pink Floyd logo?
No, it's showing a prism.
Yes. Yeah, it's what they have on the cover of their
Prison. Rizal?
what's
Spell
the album? I forget
vulture.
the album. Dark Side of the Moon, right?
Also, I've listened to Pink Floyd before. Why does their music, like, not really sound mainstream? Like, it sounds
Voucher.
like
Vulture.
it,
What?
like, it
Because
sounds
it
too
was
experimental.
Vulture.
Spell
it was
asparagus.
during like towards the end of like the hippie movement, so it sounds really trippy
Asparagus.
for a good reason.
Poo-poo. Pee-pee.
So, like,
Pee-pee
was it
poo-poo.
basically like, is it kind of like the transition phase from, like,
Asparagus.
hippie to,
Sparring.
like,
Sparags.
to,
I
like,
don't fucking know.
80s, like,
Spell
techno era?
bustling.
See? I guess. Bustling. Okay. Yeah, they're missing that silent
that's
T
not
there.
too bad.
Spell lasagna.
Oh, lasagna.
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 Yo, literally the ground looks like the top of a lasagna in this game.
Okay, Lasangua. What?
Okay,
Okay, I'm
how
dead.
does it know about
Spell
it?
Oh.
satellite.
Wait, did you spell it wrong?
No, okay. I didn't. Okay, I forgot you. It's a hard word to. I forgot you spell that.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I know. Satellite. That's with that. I was gonna die anyway. I don't think I was gonna. I don't think it would have mattered if I got that word right or wrong. I was gonna die anyway because the law was too close to me.
Hey, question. Trivia question. What Russian satellite was the first to be launched to space?
Sputnik.
I'll take.
Good answer. You got it correct.
I'll take. I don't know.
Yeah.
200.
I remember Sputnik. Yeah. That's like the only one I can know.
Here's a second trivia question, one level above that. The first the first animal to be sent up that was Russian in origin.
Oh, I have no
Uh,
idea about that
I-
one.
Bonus points. Bonus
I'll
points
take-
if you get
I'll
the
t-
name.
Somebody's boyfriend.
I'll take cat. No, wait, no. I'll take
Spell
dog for
snowmobile.
400.
All right,
No.
dog is correct. Do you know the name?
I mean, I don't know its name, so I'm just gonna make a guess. Is it like Vladimir or
Snowmobile.
something?
Snowmobile.
No. The name of
Spell
dog was Laika.
Whisper.
Hell,
Spell meteor.
because like if you think about it, the antibodies must have been fighting it the entire way.
Like, it
Imagine if
could
it's
have
a
been
predator,
like
though.
a
That would have been
dog
crazy.
of like a different blood type. So like
Spell
it could like the
cement.
antibodies like of one dog and then the antibodies of the other could have been like both clashing with each other.
Exactly. That's why it only survived
Commence. Okay, it was cement with an S.
Spell
like a
Egypt.
day or
Wouldn't they get,
two or
like,
something
Ooh,
like that.
got a
Well, yeah, that's why they didn't last.
Egypt.
The reason that they did that, they were trying to figure out if a
Egypt.
head transplant is
Ow.
possible. And obviously, a head
Egypt.
transplant is not
Egypt.
possible.
The f-
Spell scientist.
Ooh.
Kind of reminds me of that one episode where like Bart gets decapitated and then gets like attached to
What
like
the fuck?
Lisa's body or something.
That's a real episode?
Yeah, it's like he gets his head
Enticed.
decapitated and
What?
like
Spell
Okay, that sounds
Edgar.
like a
like a-
creepypasta. That sounds like a creepypasta. That does not
No.
sound like a real episode.
it was like flying a kite.
Stop
and then
brushing
it
her
just,
and
like,
just
his
spell.
Head, like popped off and then he woke up with his like
Akor,
head on,
anger,
like, Lisa's
anchor.
shoulder.
What?
Spell
It's a real episode.
grasshopper.
I've seen it.
Dude, it's sort of my G and H key being like fucked up. So I'm using some different keys. Grasshopper
Was,
with
like,
one
the
S.
balls out of a
Spell thorns.
It's plural.
Wouldn't it be like grasshopper? Because gra is how you spell that, like GRAS.
Grasshopper, sure, yeah. Throns, Tournoi. What?
Spell
No, wait,
prototype.
what game on Roblox is like the one?
What'd
you
it
said?
say?
I feel like I've seen it before. I just don't remember the name.
I had no idea what it said.
Josh, what's the name of this?
This game?
Yeah.
Spelling race. I said prototype. I had no idea.
Spell theater.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I have always been
Spell
It's RE. That's how
pioneer.
I
So
was
are
taught.
you on a big
RE.
server or like a little?
Hold on,
Okay,
server?
again, I
wait.
don't know what it said again. Oh, wait, repeat.
Wait, hold on.
Pioneer.
Theater. Theater is spelled with RE at the end, is it not?
Oh,
Or is that
no,
the French?
it's
that
based
the-
on where you
is
are in the
that the French?
world.
That's the French
Spell
origin spelling,
iceberg.
because that's what I was taught.
No, it's usually spelled like that thing in Britain, or United Kingdom, or something like that. I think
Then
in
what-
Europe.
Why the fuck was I taught to spell it that way in English, like in
That's
school?
weird.
I don't think how you can
Spell
pronounce it.
poncho.
Yo,
No,
how
but,
come
like-
how come
Like
in
I was
Canada-
in an American school when I
Yeah.
learned how to spell theater, and they taught me THATRE.
That's weird.
Spell chrysalis.
Oh. I forgot you spell
Yes,
that.
I've seen.
NT
Okay,
RE,
I've
in
actually seen it
America,
spelled
it's
that way plenty of times, and
SENTER.
I mean I don't see a problem with that because
Okay,
that's the
chrysalis
origin
like
of
that.
how to
Okay.
spell it.
Damn,
To
everyone
be
spelled
hon-
that, but at least I tried, so I get some
Okay.
points.
I could be
Spell
wrong for saying
vacuum.
this, but I honestly
use.
like center spelled the American way should be like in the middle of something.
I'm
and
not
then,
even gonna
like,
say
a
that.
center
I'm
spelled
not even gonna
RE
say that.
Should be like a
Spell
like a building or
bandwidth.
place.
Like a meeting center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually agree with you.
Great.
Bandwidth.
Is that
Spell
when you're in a
asteroid.
band and that's like all you care about? So you're a bandwidth.
Oh, it's ER. I forgot.
Uh-huh.
Asteroid. Okay, two
Yeah,
D's
no,
at the
I
end.
was actually in orchestra.
I used to be
Spell
a trombone.
pomegranate.
Wah, wah.
I feel like the trombone is like a glazed
Pomegranate.
instrument in band. I feel like it's more popular than it should be.
Hey, bro, how'd you
Pomeg-
enjoy cleaning out the spit
Ew.
tube?
I wouldn't want to eat that.
Oh, I had to do that
Spell
before. I had to like open
alligator.
up a valve and then have to go like.
That's why I never
I'm-
ever played a
Bamboo?
brass.
What the fuck do you mean?
And
Brass
then like.
instruments are fucking gross. They're
Alligator.
fucking disgusting.
And then,
That
like,
you
Spell
might call me
prosthetic.
like musical instrument racist, but I refuse to even touch a brass instrument. They're
Okay, I actually got
disgusting.
that. Prosthetic.
Bro, you're so brassist, bro.
Prosthetic. What?
Yeah, I'm
Spell
brassist. That's
circuit.
wild. But yeah, no, I
Say
prefer
s-
stringed instruments. I mean,
Circuit.
Except, when I was
Circle?
playing in orchestra,
Circuit.
for
Oh,
some
fuck,
reason,
I
like,
couldn't hear it.
my tricep started like burning for some reason.
Why did I say
Like,
circle? Circuit. Why didn't I say circuit?
My bow arm
I
was
couldn't
just,
hear it.
like, sore and throbbing.
Circuit.
bruh, I got hate in my
Spell
own community because I played
minaret.
viola.
Minaret.
I feel like, I don't know if this is a stereotype, but it always like,
Minaret?
they always try to make
Minaret.
viola players seem like they're like the
I haven't heard of
weird
this.
people. Or
I don't-
like
Yeah,
people that no
it's
one
unfair.
likes.
It's
Wait a minute.
unfair.
Oh, that minaret.
It's-
Okay, I've
like,
seen that
what's so
actually.
different? It's literally just a violin
Spell
but bigger.
trombone.
Like, what's really
It's
the
told-
Speaking
no.
of brass,
Or C, we have strings instead of
Trom.
having strings E through D, we have strings A through C. So we have a lower
symbiosis.
octave than they
Symbiosis.
do. So we actually, as the viola section, we fill in the middle ground between violins and cellos.
Symbionize?
Very
What is
important.
that?
Spell hieroglyph.
God damn
what's
it.
the difference between violin 1 and violin 2?
With
Violin 1 is important and violin 2 is filler. Like,
So-
okay, here's the thing.
hieroglyph.
If you're in orchestra class, if you're good at violin, they put you in violin 1 section. If you're bad at violin or you're mediocre, they put you in violin 2.
Like I like just joined.
Oh
Like,
man, but
I'm,
that's
like,
fine.
Honestly, it's probably better late than never.
Yeah, it's definitely better late than never. Shit, I started playing bass when I was like 25, so yeah.
Okay.
I chose to play violin because my sister played violin, but
Okay.
honestly, I wanted to play cello.
Scored
but
again.
my
So did I.
sister- But my
Those are
So did
doing
I.
easy.
Cello is
like-
awesome.
Yeah, we
But then my
already
s-
know.
But then my
What?
sister started yapping about how.
Okay, those are
like,
doing
"Oh,
easy.
It's gonna be impossible to carry on the bus.
God, this is gonna be
and
bad.
shit."
I just see how they
I
spell.
do-
Spell table.
The only reason I didn't get cello is because it was too much money. It was too expensive.
It's a big instrument as well. Tabble. Really?
Spell cloud.
I wouldn't have cared.
I've
I wouldn't have
seen-
cared. Wouldn't have
I
cared about the
literally
weight. It's just that
I've
my
seen-
parents said it was too
I've
expensive.
seen
Well, no, I'm just
someone
saying, like,
who's like
I think it just expensive because of how big it is.
I've seen someone
Clow.
who is like okay. I've seen someone who is like
Spell
half my height,
sunflower.
like play bass.
Or
in
say, like,
orchestra,
flower, but no. I'm
and
glad I
the
let it
thing is,
finish.
like, and they're like tiny compared to it.
Yo, I used to
Beep.
date a bass. I used to
Oh,
date a bass player.
sunflower.
Spell
You're a
No.
You say you used to
sunflower.
date a vape player? What?
No. What?
I don't know how this person.
How do you do that? What? He said instrument.
I don't know
I
how this.
I
person
dated a
Yeah,
bass
dude,
player.
too much.
But
Bird.
Hey, Tumorage. What?
someone who used to go to
No,
my
no,
school
I was
year,
getting
like,
called
someone used to
sunflower
go
by
to my
Post
school
Malone's
last
family.
year before high school.
Coin?
Like, they used to be like the introvert kid that like no one hung out with, and then I saw him at the rec center and like actually
Spell
hold a badge.
7.
Like, I don't know how. Okay, that sounds weird, but I
Seven.
don't know how
Shit.
he pulled it off.
Man, I think it's all about being yourself
Beep.
and really like
Like,
putting yourself out there.
Like, I don't know
Spell
how
sunglasses.
the outcasted guy that like was always the loner at my school pulled that off.
I mean, he was probably bait.
Gases. Sun
It's
places.
probably just that he
Spell
was based.
Blue.
Blue.
Based? Is that what you said?
Yeah, based.
What is based?
Like true to yourself.
Spell
Like you are
cherry.
just unapologetically yourself.
Cherry. No, I missed the R.
I feel like with the social norms of my school,
Lag,
I feel
too.
like being yourself
Spell
is almost
glasses.
impossible.
Okay, now just regular glasses.
Oh, that's fucked up. See, I was always the type of kid where like
Classes.
knew that I knew that I was weird and I leaned into
Spell
it heavy.
soap.
Soap.
Like, I'm not saying that like you're not allowed to be
Sop.
yourself. Just with all the other students,
Spell
like in like
lava.
and like so.
I'm-
and, like,
okay, I added another
social-
A by
with, like,
accident.
social and like
I typed too fast.
and like all the other
Spell
students, how
painter.
they're like all the same. I just feel like
Painter.
Bruh, it doesn't
kinda,
matter.
like, I just feel
It
like at
doesn't matter.
school-
I wore a tutu on Tuesdays.
Spell shower.
Called it Tutu Tuesdays.
Our.
Okay, either you're doing that to be yourself, or you're just trying to be.
I wasn't trying to be a class
Which one is
clown.
Hey,
I
spin a
actually
parallel from the
enjoyed.
stream. It's been while since I've seen
I
you.
I enjoyed
So,
the freedom of
skate.
expression. You know, like
Skate.
as long as I wasn't breaking school dress code, I was wearing things that I enjoyed
Oh,
to
I
wear.
got a RoMart. Okay, I'm
You know,
glad
that-
we got a request.
That was
Jeez.
enjoyable
Spell
to me.
This
And
sounds
and I
weird.
didn't really care.
Honey?
I didn't really care if there were a few people mocking me because I was just being myself. And that
Hockney?
drew a certain crowd of people in school, and those people
Spell
turned out to be
crayon.
much better for my mental health
Crayon.
than any
Crayon.
of the distractions would ever be.
Absolutely.
Wait, like, what do you mean you drew in a certain group of people?
Yeah, I'll play
like,
that game after I'm done with this round. This game. Crayon. What the fuck is that spelling?
Spell
with like girls.
newspaper.
Newspaper.
Just a question. You don't have to answer.
Both. It was mainly like
Newspaper.
Like
oh,
Walmart,
kids,
but
like
yeah,
metal
I know. Walmart.
skaters, smokers, skaters, emo kids, like basically anime
Newspaper.
kids,
Newspaper.
nerds. Like I
Spell
drew in a lot of
chair.
people that felt like they were on the outside. Like I was like a magnet for people
See, with
like
a
that.
backrest for chair. What?
Because I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck what people
gold.
thought, really. I was just
Gold.
there doing my thing. And because of that, people who were also just doing their thing found me to be a good friend. And so
Yeah,
basically
newspaper. Yeah, come on.
basically half of the school thought I was just a
Spell
weirdo
suit.
and they avoided me. And the other half of
We have now.
I'll be right back.
Sight,
I'll be right
Shrek,
back.
I remember
Sue.
in grade
Really?
6, I used to get like bullied and picked
What
on
is that?
a lot by the. I used to get bullied
Spell
and picked on a lot by
rock.
the same group of.
I'll be right
Rock.
back.
What
and
is
I li-
that?
I literally
Upwards
decided
inflection. What is that all
ignore
about?
them
Rock?
because I felt
What is
that
that?
Rock
I
Vol?
didn't really-
What?
because I didn't really
What the
feel
fuck?
the
Spell
need to
airport.
react, so I just like ignored them, and then
Airport.
like one of them got so pissed off that I was ignoring them, and they
Right,
tried to
right, I'll be back.
Okay,
ram themselves
airport.
into me.
What?
But then I like elbowed them like really hard,
Spell
and then they started
summer.
crying and like created a big scene about it, making me seem like I was the bad guy.
Yeah, that's what happens. As soon as you
Summer.
actually start to
It's
as soon as you
odd.
actually start to stand up for yourself,
Spell
either you're gonna get respect
fish.
or you're gonna get hate. Either way,
Yeah, true. They haven't got that one, finally.
I don't even bother because I'm just gonna be me anyway.
Spell
Yo,
grass.
I remember this guy at my old school. He was like one of those like popular jock guys who like played in like AA or AAA hockey. I wasn't sure which one it was, but
Yeah, some of those guys are chill, but
Okay, that didn't
a lot
answer.
of them think that they're bigger and badder than they are.
bro, a lot of the times,
Spell
most of
8.
the ones in my class are like shorter than me.
That's
But
crazy.
but
Excuse me.
But one of them like used to like pick on me a lot, but then in some random group chat my brother was in because they went to the same school.
What?
He said the hard
Spell
R in like a
pig.
group chat.
Pig.
I screenshotted it and I sent it to both of his.
I would be typing faster, but like my G and H key are acting
Damn.
bad. You big. Are you
Consequences found.
Too
serious?
far.
Are you kidding me?
Spell
Genuine question.
panda.
Did I go too far?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, alright.
That's like that one meme, like, no consequences of my own actions.
And my G and H key are
Really?
kind of broken, so I've like it mapped to different keys.
Spell
you
Panda.
know?
wave.
Wave.
Yeah.
Wave.
Yo,
Wait?
I remember this one guy in school, like, known him since like the 5th or 6th grade,
Hand.
and
What?
and what's crazy is
Lavra.
like what happened
That's a
was
file name.
Spell
I
piano.
would say
Piano.
I'd known him
Without
since
type
like the
say.
6th grade, and we had been, like acquaintances. We'd known each other.
I'm
We
winning.
were cool. But then like during my sophomore year of high school, this guy, man,
Spell
he got so mad
fireball.
because one of my
Ooh,
friends, one of my
fireball.
female friends in class, asked me if I thought any of the guys in class were cute because she found that I was bisexual. So she was just curious if I thought any of the guys in
Firewood.
class were
How
cute.
you?
And I was like, I'm not gonna dox the guy's name because I
Yeah,
don't
no.
really
Spell
care to do that.
uniform.
But he got really upset because word quickly spread around that I thought that he was really cute. And
Oh, bro, what?
so this became a problem for him because
Okay.
he is a black guy
Spell
and his black
gloves.
friends started calling him gay because I called him cute. Like, so his friends thought that
Okay, I haven't got
started
that
thinking
one.
he was gay because he wasn't doing anything about it.
And
So after class the next
Yay, I
day,
did it. First place. Woo, woo.
after class the next day, he tapped on my shoulder. I turned around and he Superman
did it.
punched me halfway across the room.
That's crazy.
I'm not even joking. Like, it was
I
a
think I remember
Superman
that.
punch. Like the one where they halfway turn around, like wind up the punch, and then they hit you so hard you fly halfway
Alright,
across
I'm
the
gonna play
room.
your game now.
Kind of.
Or your
I-
request.
like-
Were you
Pinner.
like was it that kind of thing where like you immediately started crying,
What's
or
that?
were you like, or
No,
were you
I
in
didn't
just
cry.
so
I'm not a
much,
bitch.
or were you in like so much shock you were just like
Yeah, it's
couldn't
not.
Hey,
even
RoMart.
care?
No, I was honestly, I was just surprised that he did that because he wasn't acting like it was bothering him, but because all his friends were pressuring him to do something about it, otherwise it makes him look gay. That's why he did it. And so like,
was he gay or was he not? Like, was
no,
he?
he was
Barry's still
straight.
an item.
He was straight. But like the fact of the
Straight?
matter is because the rumor went around so fast, he had to do something about it. He felt like, and like he apologized to me like a year later, but by that point, the rumors started going around that he was homophobic, and the pressure was on.
Okay.
So like
Okay,
he had to.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but
There's 6
um,
likes, 11 views,
to be
10
honest, like, what
subs.
do you do in that situation? Like, you either, okay, so if you don't do anything about it, you
The
get
RoMart
called gay,
shopping,
but if you do
Spinner Pinner.
something about it, you're homophobic. Like, what are
Exactly,
you
it's fucking
supposed to
retarded.
do?
It's fucking.
I
And
actually
you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I told him?
exactly.
You know what I told him? Like when I found him,
I knew
like
it.
This is
maybe
the same
like
game.
maybe like a couple
Maybe
months
not.
after it, I was like, you know, you didn't have to do that. All I was doing was giving you a compliment. Like my friend asked if I thought anyone in class was cute, and of all the guys, I said that you were cute. That was a compliment. But he took it the wrong way, and his friends took it the wrong way. He decided to do that. You know, I got home that day, my parents asked me what happened. I said the floor was wet in the bathroom. I slipped and my face hit the sink. It was so badly bruised. Like I almost didn't want to go to school the next day, but I did because like what am I supposed to do? Like back down and say that I'm afraid to go to school?
Mm.
Nah. I'm not gonna do that. Like shit, man. I was openly saying I'm bisexual, and just because I said a guy is cute, I get punched in the face. Like, there's no reason for me to be ashamed.
Just using AIs
Okay,
for a
so
thumbnail,
like,
really?
okay, so just a genuine question: how are you supposed? How are you? If you are feeling like attraction to like someone the same gender, how can you tell this is the same way?
Okay,
You really can't. Not
okay,
unless you actually ask
Spinner
them, because
Pinner, is it RoMart
unfortunately,
shopping?
there is still this massive pressure on guys to,
Is that the
you
game?
know, appear
Because I see
straight,
most
even if
games
they're
are
not.
called,
There's still
well,
a massive pressure.
there might
I
be other
can't
games that are called
tell.
RoMart, but I don't know.
This is not meant to be.
But you
Like,
know what's funny about this? I remember.
but some they never
Oh wait, never mind.
specify
That's some.
if
That's
they
that's a
are,
different. That's a
but
different store. Never mind.
the only people he
I
hangs
I was
out
gonna
with
say
are
like I remember
girls,
like
and he
a
like
Roblox
literally
game
has
that
like a
was like
like he
Target or
literally
something.
has like a feminine like voice.
Um,
I'm not sure
I don't know if that game's still up, but it's probably dead.
that's
I'm
what
not
it
sure,
means,
but
but
yeah.
or if he's just more feminine. Like I cannot tell anything.
All right, Walmart shopping.
Man, these days you really gotta ask. Like, because you
I
really
thought
don't
it's
know
rude to
anymore.
ask. I thought it'd be rude to ask.
Well, I mean, he might say, "Yeah, I am." Are you, cutie? I think he might say that. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because like nowadays you really don't know unless you ask.
Right.
But
I mean, there's one way to find out. I mean, like setting up a grinder profile.
well, I mean, but yeah, I mean, also there's this weird
Fair
thing that
use.
people say
Yeah, I saw that.
like some people think that if you're bisexual, that means that you want to have a both like a male partner and a female partner. I never felt like that because like
Walmart Corporation. Okay, that's copyrighted. I think that's copyrighted. Oops. Okay.
like I believe in monogamy. Like you have one partner that you're devoted to, right? So, I mean, like I've been
There you
with
go,
my wife
copyrighted.
for
Yeah,
almost 10.
we noted his copyright.
I've
Someone's was
I've been
spreading
with
a
my wife for
rumor.
almost 10 years now.
Oh, someone
I've
was
been with my wife for
spreading.
almost 10 years now, and I've never once thought of also having a boyfriend or a husband. Like I've never once thought
Damn it.
about doing that because
Fine.
it's not natural. Like I mean, you might get hate for that, but like I don't feel like polyamory, like I don't feel like that's natural. I feel like for a human, like we're meant to pair bond.
Uh, someone went in like 5th grade. So this probably would have been like a year after I first met Josh. So like this would have
Debit
been
card.
around June
What's this game?
2023
This
when
game is
this
called
happened.
RoMart. There's a
But
quiz by Spinner Pinner in the chat.
someone
Oh
spread
hey,
a
Spinner
rumor
Pinner.
that someone spread a rumor
based
that
off
I
of
went
Walmart.
trans once.
It's a tiny ass card. Jesus.
Wait, what about Walmart?
Oh, this game is based off of Walmart. This, Roblox version of Walmart. Okay, really?
Oh, and what were you saying, Caleb?
In June 2023,
A house.
someone spread a rumor.
Can
that
I even
went
go in his
trans
house?
once.
Someone spread a rumor that what?
Someone spread a rumor that I went
That bus.
trans once.
Band
Sorry,
bridge.
I still didn't hear what you said. Someone spread a rumor that what?
Someone spread a rumor at school that I went trans once, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think they're probably retarded because clearly Christian and Christian doctrine completely goes against trans ideology.
Yo, I don't know if I should keep going to the church I go to, because like sometimes the pastor like sometimes spreads like because it's like not like what is the
It's
like
lagging.
most
Jesus.
churches are owned by like larger governing bodies, but like the one I go to is
Cream.
like privately owned and
Nice shack.
independent, and sometimes the pastor like spreads their like political ideologies.
I mean, it's kind of inevitable that
Come grab a
preachers
basket.
will. It's kind of inevitable. Most churches,
Oh my
they
god.
try to input their own messages into the Word of God, and I think that's wrong. If you
I
believe
feel
in the Word of God,
Okay, my
if you
face
believe
is
in the
like
Word of God,
pixelated and shit.
you should stick to the Word of God. You shouldn't put your own bullshit into it.
if they call themselves Protestant, I'm pretty sure one of the rules of being
Red apple,
Protestant
pear.
is sola scriptura, which means like interpreting the word of God your own way.
Dunkers.
And clearly, it goes against that.
Man, if I was like, I mean, I'm not religious, but I do respect like religious freedom and stuff like that. But like, honestly, if you're gonna
You
follow a
Snoop
religion, you
Price,
should
just
stick
as
to
nice.
you should stick to the Word. You should stick to the Word in the book if you're gonna be religious.
Ooh, we have here, we got Skittles Chewies.
I still don't know if I'm like a full-on
Vegan.
Christian or if I'm more like agnostic. I'm still not really sure.
We got
Yeah,
Skittles
I'm
Crazy
agnostic
Sours.
because I feel like there's no way to know there's a God or not. So
Haribo.
So wait,
like
what even is agnostic? Because I
Yeah,
could
I
be
think
using
it's
the term
Haribo.
wrong.
agnostic just
Haters at
means that you have no way of knowing if there's a God or not. So
Ooh, got
you just
Rat
stay
Bag.
undecided
Oops.
Yeah,
until you find evidence or proof or some kind of thing that makes you lean one way or the other. You're just kind of in the middle.
A restocking area.
to be honest,
Skimmed milk.
This is just my personal belief, but I do not
Wait.
believe in like polytheistic
That.
theology. Like I only believe in monotheism because I only believe
Yeah.
that like God is like one eternal being, not multiple gods.
Yeah, I was gonna think of stealing Doritos in this game.
Hey, as long as you don't lick the ice cream and put it back, we're good.
I've seen on TikTok.
Okay,
people
like you
doing
said, I'm
that,
in the
it's
freezer area. Are you
disgusting.
serious?
Oh, but by the way, on polytheism, I kind of agree. Like polytheism is like old world, like pre monotheism religion, and it is very interesting to study though. Like if you
What's
read
this?
like Greek and
Kit
Roman
Kat
stuff,
cereal?
like the legends and the mythology and
Hammers.
stuff there is super cool. It's like super interesting to read. But I feel like polytheism is probably leaning more towards fiction than reality than monotheism. Monotheism is
Alright.
more grounded in like real life world politics philosophy.
Like I never understand. Like because we're learning about like ancient Aztec, and I thought this was similar to like Hinduism,
Okay.
how they have like god of water, god of earth, god of death,
We got
god of
some.
You know
like,
why,
it's how
right?
Wait,
they- how they have a god for
recyc-
everything.
Oh no.
You know why, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, the
PS5.
older their religion
Some
is,
MetaQuest.
the more gods there will
Jeffrey
be,
joined
because
me.
the more gaps there are more gaps to fill in knowledge. It's
Wait, then
called the
how-
god of
Is
the
that-
gaps. It's called the god of the gaps argument. Basically, the more science knowledge we attain,
Go to the restroom.
the less room there is for God. Because like before we knew what germs and stuff were, we attributed those plagues and stuff
Oh,
like
that's an
that
exit.
to the
That's somewhere I want
devil
to go.
and like crazy shit like that. And
Oh, here's
even
restrooms.
before that, like before we knew
Toilets.
how rain happened, we used to pray to rain gods for it to rain. Like, so the more and more we learn about science, the less room there is for God, and that's the god of the gaps.
So I've never really understood, because like, if there's multiple gods, there's like in my religion, we're just told to
Okay.
only worship
Why do you want me to go to
one
the toilet?
God. But if your religion, if someone's religion has multiple gods, like how do you, like, do you have to like
Or
spend like
the
separate
restroom.
time
or maybe a
worshiping
restroom.
each one? Like
I
that.
literally just said that.
confuses me.
what you do is you give specific offerings to specific gods, and at specific times too.
Someone just invade my
Um,
privacy. Oh, it's
Like, how come it seems like in ancient Aztec they were getting these revelations from the gods of like something happening, and then it ended up happening. Like, I feel like that was a little bit weird.
well, I mean, you have to remember these people.
It
Oh,
said that
dear.
apparently
There you go, alright.
like people were making child sacrifices to someone named
Moloch.
go outside.
Moloch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then some Christian YouTuber said that Moloch was a false
Oh, I'm gonna
god
take it.
that
I'm
they
gonna
would,
put it in my
like,
pocket.
Did you
sacrifice
know?
children
Did you know that there are many connections between the god of
Why do you want me to go to
Islam
the restroom for a second?
and the god Baal,
Who's
false
the god
god Baal, Baal?
Yeah, I've never heard of that god. I've only heard of Moloch.
It's also associated with the god Saturn.
Oh shit! I'm stealing.
Wait,
Did
so
you know? Okay, have you seen the black rock that they walk
Wait, I
around
didn't beep.
in Mecca?
I just stole
Oh, yeah,
Doritos.
I remember,
That
like,
is
wait,
that is literally
Oh.
Saturn worship. That is worship of Baal or Saturn. It literally
Wait.
Islam is worship
The-
of a false god. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get this stream struck. Because Islamists will
Can I even go in these houses? I can't.
post content over
in
that.
Kaaba, I thought
Spam
they
the
were same
alarm.
thing.
The Kaaba is in Mecca.
Like, I remember I've seen
The Kaaba
this, like,
is
Hold on, I'm gonna do
The
while I eat the
Kaaba is-
Doritos.
the Kaaba is supposedly the house of God. It houses a black rock, which is literally Saturnalia iconography, which
Wait,
is idol worship. Idol worship,
on.
which is condemned in the Bible.
in the Bible, it literally says that's literally.
Oh no,
how
I
the
got
Idolatry.
arrested. I
It's
got
literally
arrested.
it's literally against one of the 10 commandments.
It literally breaks.
I got
the second
arrested.
Commandment, I'm pretty sure.
It's literally one of the 10 commandments, and it breaks
Are
it.
they making me
It's
pay
like-
my
it's
shit?
like, don't. It's like, don't
What type of
make,
shit is
like,
this?
An idol or like an icon of like a false
Here,
god
okay.
in like the commandments.
Yeah.
I wonder if that
Can't.
connects to that one.
So wait, if you
teaching
steal,
that
they just
Jesus
force you in a
gave
room
about-
with like self checkouts and then just force you with handcuffs. Just pay your shit. So I don't
I
have to call
wonder if
law enforcement. What?
Yo, you want to hear about something crazy that happened in Walmart?
Insert cash or select payment type.
There was a guy that was using the self-checkout lane, and he was putting taco seasoning packets under Pokemon booster
can't-
packs, so that way the
Did I
Pokemon
do
booster
it?
packs ring up.
Insert cash
So
or
that way the
select
Pokemon
payment
booster
type.
packs would ring up as 99
click
cent
it?
taco.
Use pin pad to complete transaction.
So he was literally scamming Walmart so that Pokemon booster packs would ring up as 99 cent
I do
taco
it?
seasoning
Please
pack.
take your items.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay, all right.
And it worked. Like it worked for a while, but then he finally got caught.
Okay, there's a force that's forcing me to stay in this room. Somebody else stole as well. I can't get out of
But
here.
yeah, no, I
Thank you.
honestly, like I'm just gonna say this
I
once.
paid my shit. Okay.
I'm gonna say this once and never again, probably on this on any of his
whatever.
streams. But I'm gonna say this once. Fuck Islam. Fuck him. And I literally
I'm just
fuck
saying.
Islam.
I'm just saying, like, try not to slant. You can have your own opinion. I'm just advising maybe to not try
Read
to
the Quran.
slander
Read
other religions.
the Quran.
I can't eat
read
my
it.
Doritos anyway. Just fuck
Hold
it.
on, I could probably order.
Seriously,
it on
read
Amazon if you wanted
read
to.
a proper translated Quran, and you
Do they
tell
offer
me.
the
You tell
wait,
me what
Do
you
they
think.
offer the Quran in translations like King James?
Hold on, I have an
Version,
idea. Hold on, I'm gonna try and
NIV, NLT?
get a lot of stuff. Hold on.
Or is that like? Do they offer in the different
Oh,
translations
is that
like
Jaffa
the
cake?
Bible, or is that just the Bible thing?
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna try and go in a
Also,
different server actually.
Also look
Alright.
also look into the Muslim Brotherhood's 100-year plan to dominate the world. The Muslim Brotherhood literally states that they want to
Be
conquer
rude and troll.
Western civilization.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
First of all, Islam is based off Judaism, so I don't know how it's
No,
completely.
No, it's not. Oh my god.
No offense.
Well, wait. So, like, how is it not? Because Islam is considered an Abrahamic religion, just like.
It's a
Christianity and
perversion. It's a
Judaism.
perversion of the religion.
Is Abrahamic religion? Is it like named
You know what?
after it? Like
You know what
Abraham,
salvation in
Moses?
Hold on,
Islam
I
means?
think I. Hold
Like
on,
when
I
you
joined the
when you
same server as
go
my friend. Hold on.
when you go to paradise in Islam, you know what that means?
No.
You get 72 underage virgins.
Oh, here.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's just okay. Was that just like Muhammad's like fantasies?
Bro, he's the prophet.
Excuse me.
That's what it says in their own
Dude.
religion. He's the prophet and he's a fucking pedophile.
Dude, honestly,
You don't
Moses
want to
can
get me
write
you don't
better
want to
than
get
that,
me
bro.
started on this, bro.
Hell nah.
Seriously, it is a messed up religion and you really should read the Quran.
Wait, so what's the most peaceful like religion in the world?
It's not really a religion, but I would say Buddhism. It's more a way of life.
Buddhism isn't really. Why is it classified a religion? Like they don't really like believe in a god. Like they just.
They don't believe in a god, right? They don't
They
believe
just,
in a
like,
god.
They just believe in just.
Alright, I'm gonna try
trying
and
to,
steal a lot
like,
of stuff.
They just believe in
It's
trying to be a better version of yourself over time to get good karma.
How much shit can I put in my basket?
it's basically
Dharma.
like trying
The
to
toxic waste, sure, that'll
Trying-
do.
it's trying to recognize what suffering is and to get rid of suffering and to find a way to peace.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a snack. I'm starving.
Honestly, like
Damn,
I've
okay,
really
it's
been
full, I have
leaning,
to hold it.
I've been really leaning towards Zen Buddhism. I mean, like,
Tuck?
I don't have to believe in a god to be a Buddhist, you know? I just have
Or
to
mass
believe in
shoplifting today.
being a good person, being disciplined.
Also,
and
don't
not
do this in real life. Please don't.
and also not inflicting suffering upon myself or others. Buddhism is based. Like honestly, Buddhism is so based.
What should
And
I have?
most Christians are based too. Like most Christians want to like lessen suffering and bring about like peace through unity. Like most Christians I've met are pretty based. But like when it comes to Islam, I see nothing but like most of the time it's always terror. and like
I just
domination
have a big fat
and,
clump in my hand.
and conquering.
All staff members to the meeting
Fucked
room,
up.
please.
I don't really. If you want to know more about Islam, just read the Quran. Seriously, it's fucked up, and you'll understand what I'm talking about when you read
Dance on like dance on the till. Okay.
And I don't care if I'm stepping on a landmine when I say that.
I don't even care about it, right?
How much should
By
I
the
have
way,
my...
since Creeper spoke up, I want to say also, I do believe in the Restore Britain party.
That's awfully bad.
And someone like, somebody let me in.
That's bad? You think that's bad?
I don't think it's not bad because I don't know how this how the British vote comes up. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think the Restore Britain party is a good political party, honestly. I don't live in the UK.
Yeah, I know because
so...
that is actually good, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do one that has... That's occupied.
Occupido.
I'm gonna dance. Yeah, I'm dancing your shit.
But yeah, Caleb, you can literally get a free PDF online. You can get a free PDF, the Quran translated online.
There's like gulp. Okay, this guy just left.
Okay,
I
I'm
made this guy
cooking breakfast
leave
potatoes right
when
now
he
with
danced on his
sauce.
shit.
I got seaweed.
Oh
What is
yeah.
this?
Well, do not condone this. Don't do this in real life. Okay, this girl's name is Chalk. Chalk. CHOC. Hold on. I have a good. Hold on. If she says something. hold on.
I'm gonna check that real quick.
Oh, I am. Sharing my screen. Wait, am I? Wait, hold on. I don't think I am.
No, you're not.
Hold on.
You're not.
But yeah, I'm sorry, but man, like I literally I follow all like the geopolitics and the world conflicts that are going on. And I'm sorry, but I've been seeing so much like for the longest time, like ever since I was a
This
little
girls
baby,
really
like
don't care.
bad.
Just looking at me.
It's bad. Like I'm done with it.
Oh
Like
no,
I'm
I'm gonna say it. I'm
so
gonna
done.
say it. Hold on.
What are you guys talking
Dace.
about? Michael's been awfully quiet.
What?
I said that Bagel's been awfully quiet.
They're not spell chalk in
Oh.
your name.
I mean, he's probably AFK playing on his PlayStation.
Oh my
Bagel's the type
god.
of person to play like God of War or something.
So I'll just play a spelling game, and I just referenced that. Wow.
Yo, I like God of War, but man, they got some
Did I just
mythical inaccuracies
sneeze?
going on with the Greek mythology. They like to play fast and loose with the lore of the mythology.
Yo, Josh, I sent you a friend request on Roblox. You should like accept it or something.
Yeah, I kind of thought you did. I'm gonna do it now.
I'm the weird blue green like looking hoodie with the Blue Jays hat.
Blue Jays. Is that a sports team?
It's a major league team.
A vigil? What?
Sounds like baseball.
It is.
Canadians have baseball?
Mhm. We only have Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay, literally, I've been dancing on this for forever and nobody gives a shit. Literally, no one cares.
Yeah,
Why doesn't-
baseball is super American, so I'm like surprised that Canadians have a team. That's cool.
I'm just gonna be in front of. I'm gonna go over the thing. Ah.
baseball teams than Canada, even though hockey.
Wait,
is
what?
like a
Are you really
Canadian
saying
thing.
Canadians made baseball? Is that what you're saying?
No, I
There you
said,
go.
I said America has more hockey
Wait.
teams than in Canada, even though like
I can't open the Tilbury.
Oh.
even though hockey has been more of a Canadian.
That's
thing.
what you were saying. Okay, I thought you were saying baseball, not hockey. My bad. But yeah, you're right.
To
Right.
security.
I think that just shows a level of respect that us Americans have for Canadian sports.
That
Like,
pride.
I thought hockey was like our thing.
Okay,
I mean,
is
it
somebody
definitely-
Kenny in this
I don't
game?
think it is a.
It definitely started that way.
What is
Okay,
that?
somebody's Kenny. Look.
Yo,
Wait, is
it's
it
Kenny.
South
Someone
Park?
kill him.
Yeah, kill Kenny from South Park.
He'll just resurrect
Yeah, don't worry. What the
anyway.
hell happened?
no,
They
I
turned
mean,
to
it is
Angel?
wild.
That was
It's
weird.
It's kind of wild that like it is kind of weird that hockey started in Canada, but like America took it in as its own.
Okay,
But honestly, America, like we love hockey. I love hockey. Hockey is probably my favorite sport.
Okay. I can't find Caleb's friend request.
Go
It
Bruins!
should be
No,
it should be
I
in
wanted
the
to play.
notifications.
I wanted to play ice hockey, but
Excuse
I
me.
have absolutely no talent on the ice.
I mean, I can kind of
Nice, 69.
I can
Next.
kind of glide around on the ice, but I can glide around on the ice, but I
Oh, there you
think
go.
I could manage like the skill of
There you go. I
like
accepted it now.
I don't think I could manage the skill of like managing a puck while people are trying to ram me into the guardrails.
Just let me shop in peace. I don't want to argue. People don't. Why'd I keep
But yeah,
turning to an
go
angel?
Bruins! I'm a Bruins fan because obviously that's where I live, so I support the Bruins all the way.
Where's security, dude? Security.
I remember when we had the best goalie in the whole entire hockey field. Like we had Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas was the best
Trainee.
goalie. Like I don't know if you remember Tim Thomas. He was the goalie of the Bruins. He was called the Bear. He was number 30 on the Bruins.
Yo, Josh, I low-key wanna join your game so I can stream snipe you.
Under the security.
Hold on,
Security.
I mean, I don't know how
Hold
you
on, I'm
would
gonna
stream
see if I-
sniping this game.
I can attempt to.
Security.
Also, my Roblox account is set to my middle name for some reason.
Oh, well, don't dox yourself. Now everyone knows it's
Okay,
your
I'll
middle
do
name.
that. Hold on.
No, I don't really care.
I'm gonna spam. Oh yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh yeah, I'm
turning
spamming
off
everybody.
the-
I don't give a shit. I'm spamming F11. What's that?
Okay, why is there so many hashtags in the chat right now?
It's me. I'm doing what Spinner Pinner says in the
Yo.
chat. I'm doing. Why is someone wearing no shirt?
I just accidentally.
I mean, at this point, I'm stream sniping
My bad.
myself by doing this.
It's supposed.
Oh, what the
supposed
heck is
to
he
be
Why
doing?
is this
very-
taking so long?
was-
Where's security?
It's more like a
Yeah,
cameo.
we need security.
Hold on.
Okay, so I'm
Let
gonna
me
break
say hi.
one.
Let me say hi to your stream.
Dude, I've like done like
Emote
50
again.
spams.
How do I emote again? I like Loki forgot.
I feel like
Oh,
I feel like
/E.
Caleb. Caleb's avatar shirtless is inaccurate. He should have a
that's
pot
the old
belly.
emo, but do you? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you do it, but
Cause I know you like your
oh, that's
food,
you.
Caleb.
I just realized that's you wearing no shirt.
Oh, it's supposed to be wearing a hoodie. It just guess my hoodie just doesn't exist in certain
Okay.
games.
Caleb for real. Caleb is for real like my little brother. He's got that little
I'm gonna
belly
do
going
this.
on.
I'm gonna power it up. Oh yeah.
Why are my pants?
I'm writing
going,
paragraphs
like,
as F11.
Why are my pants going up like? Why are my pants on my torso in this game?
Don't come back to you, Pay. Why is no one doing anything?
What the fuck?
Also, I'm sorry for stream sniping you.
You didn't really do anything. I'm kind of doing everything on myself.
I'm gonna change my avatar. I'm gonna make my avatar wear a shirt because I don't know
Why is no one doing anything?
Yo, entering the store felt like less like the store and more like entering TSA. Yo!
Oh, spam the key.
You should play this game on Roblox where you have to try to convince Hatsune Miku to let you leave the apartment.
Wait.
Oh shit. Oh, I have 9 Robux. Should I get an I Heart Femboy shirt?
I don't know what you mean spam F11. I don't...
How does Roblox allow this? I feel like this has to break some sort of guideline.
I don't know what you mean. Because, like, it literally doesn't mean... Yeah, I typed P by accident.
I'll just make it. I'll just...
Yeah, it literally doesn't even do anything. Why is someone called Josh in the chat? Are you serious? And why is someone called Pepsi?
Oh, finally! It added a shirt onto my character. I look like an essay. I look like those guys that are like in those like.
Wait.
I look like I'm in the cartel with this outfit.
Am I doing that or?
You are in the cartel. What? I'm kidding.
How does my
I don't know what I'm doing.
now? I added a shirt.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
What game you playing, Josh? What
RoMart.
Roblox game you playing? RoMart. Oh wait. I remember my friend Artian having
Okay, literally, I'm pressing F11, I'm not doing anything. Spam the menu.
I'm back. Oh my god, we're back again.
What do you mean spam the menu?
Yo, Roblox won't let me emo. I like searched up emo and then like nothing happened.
I don't know what you mean by spam the menu.
Emo.
Emote. I added like an emote that like made me do like the 6-7 thing.
Did it give you straightened black hair that swoops over one eye and gave you black eyeliner?
Nah, I think he's referring to Roblox emotes.
And get like cuts on your wrist. And like sad music and shit.
Is this because tonight will be the night that I fall?
Oh, what kind of sad music you thinking about? My Chemical
Yo,
Romance.
bruh. Yo, I was an emo kid, so I'm not making that like as to be offensive. Like I was literally an emo kid in high school.
Wait, do you want me to like spam like Alt F4 like type it in the chat or something?
I'm getting into emo.
I've always been into
Is that what you mean?
Yo, once I've
I'm always interested with the emoji musics. Like, no
like,
offense.
Yo, it's
emoji.
The same
You
thing
said it.
as
Did you?
emo.
Wait, Creeper. Did you say emoji?
No.
Why is this
No.
seaweed stink?
No, like, what the fuck?
Seaweed smells bad when it gets really warm.
Hey, but
Like it smells bad when it gets warm.
press that,
Yo, I got so much.
I'm gonna close the
seaweed in
game.
this
I know what
stack.
happens.
Is it Kongu?
I just joined you on RoMart.
I saw
Josh.
that.
Look how much seaweed I got in this pack.
Is that Kongu?
Seaweed?
RoMart shopping.
Let me see.
Shopping.
What kind of
I got
seaweed
this
is it?
one.
Doesn't really specified, but looking at it, it looks more like nori.
Oh, it's nori. Oh, so it's like the kind used for sushi.
Yeah, it's like this is like sushi seaweed.
Well, what the heck are you supposed to do in this game?
Shop. And if you
Your
want
mom.
troll.
Okay. I'll do my mom in this game.
I
No.
love how you can like choose seaweed, but it also kind of has like a paper.
But joke's on you, already did her.
Oh.
Okay, this
Yo.
actually seems really interesting.
Yo, have you guys seen the channel Trey Rags?
No.
Yeah. Okay, you guys apparently don't follow like black
Granite.
comedy channels on YouTube.
I'm just gonna copy exactly what you
Take
said.
PS5.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why do I need to take a PS5? I already got a
No,
PS5.
I said you clearly don't follow.
I'm
black
talking about.
comedy
No, I'm talking
channels.
about an option to take a PS5 in the game Josh is playing.
10 times. Okay.
Vegan pizza.
Fucking vegans! What the fuck? Stop ruining our food.
4, 5,
is there one
6,
of-
7,
those, like-
8, 9, 10. Also, I just said that by accident.
Okay. Does anyone else find it fucking weird? Vegans, despite saying that they don't like meat,
Well, I got getting bleeped.
they are constantly trying to imitate meat. What's up with that? If you don't want to eat meat, stop trying to imitate meat.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but what if there's like people
Nobody
who
even
like
cares in
meat,
this.
but like can't eat it.
That's called indoctrination. Like they're trying. Okay, that's like the vegans
20
trying to
times.
indoctrinate you into veganism.
Okay,
like
here
the
we go.
vegan. Okay, vegans should not want to be eating things that even resemble meat. That's just not based. If you are a based vegan, you should not be wanting to eat anything that looks like meat.
Yeah, like go eat leaves off a tree.
I'm gonna do a bunch more. Okay. Yeah, that's about 20 times right there. Hold on.
Also, by the way, you're gonna be malnourished if you're a vegan. Just saying.
Vegan teacher is still making videos on my TikTok feed.
There you go.
Yo, vegan teacher. I thought she got exposed and canceled. Like she's a fucking asshole.
That's
She's a
about 20
bitch.
times right there.
Bro, she lives in Quebec. She lives in the same country.
Why are they cuffed out if they didn't
Fuck
pay?
that bitch.
What do you mean? Okay.
Why is Quebec like the only like French province in Canada?
It's a bleeding heart liberal center of cucks.
But he was asking why Quebec's the only French-speaking
steak.
province in Canada.
Because it's a bleeding heart liberal center of cucks, just like France.
I was about to explain the actual history with the
Do you
French
know?
settlers.
Okay. Do you know anything about France currently? Like their politics currently?
No.
The only thing I know about France is French politics is Emmanuel Macron.
RoMart sucks.
Yeah. Did you know that he has the worst approval rating?
Out of anyone?
Yes, out of anyone. Look it up.
RoMart sucks.
Look up his
RoMart
approval rating.
sucks.
Wait.
RoMart sucks. RoMart sucks.
Wait a minute. Approval rating not only in
Oh
France
my God,
but the whole
you see
world.
that chat?
Oh, just like look up his approval rating amongst his own people.
Okay, someone's actually saying, okay, Donald Trump just
So
said,
I can
please stop
tell the
spamming
French don't
in the
really
chat.
like him.
What?
What the fuck?
Okay, and by the
Why
way,
is someone called Donald Trump?
It's not even just
Wait,
France,
Donald
bro. Look
Trump.
at okay, it's France and it's England. They're both fucking cucked.
Hold on, wait, hold. I figured out. I figured out.
Remember
how
it sucks.
to do
Remember
an
it sucks.
emote. Hold on. You guys, wait.
Homework sucks.
Oh, you face 3 people in this game. I found this really good
Starmer
emote.
and Keir Starmer is a fucking
What?
cuck. He's a bleeding heart liberal that lets anyone into his country. It doesn't matter who.
Oh, I'm muted. Someone,
that's what-
someone muted my messages.
And that's why
Yo, why
that's
is my
why Restore
avatar
Britain
set?
is rising right now.
Wait,
Why
what?
is my avatar set to R6? Like, is there like a way to make it R15 in this game?
Well, I like R6. Like my avatar's R6.
No, I think it's like automatically set to that.
But that's no offense.
I hate how Roblox is trying to like over realism
What?
everything. It's
Oh
like
my
weird
God.
and like yeah.
I thought I was R6. I'm so freaking. Ugh.
Like R6, the original one.
And to quote the based people of England, Keir Starmer's a wanker.
Yo, apparently
100%. Like I have a British friend. Like I have a British
Check
friend
the leaderboard.
named Solar Prime, or Mr. Bombay Cat, and he hates Starmer.
Yeah, he fucking sucks, dude.
Yo, I
Yeah.
might sound like I'm living under a rock for this, but I genuinely thought the Prime Minister for the UK was still Boris Johnson.
Are you serious? I wish.
I'm serious.
Someone's
Yo,
called
but
Harley.
no, nowadays, if you vote in the UK, you're voting for the left,
Oh shit,
or
there's
the
players
left.
in the game.
Yeah, all you have to do it is to
Yes.
go to left.
Good old voting for left.
go to the right
Like,
bottom there.
like
Yeah,
who
that's
hates
why-
left? What?
And that's exactly why the Restore Britain party came about.
Why did they just not kicked me out or something, or just ban me?
Yeah. So how did it come when the Britain vote come out? But how on earth is that?
Should have.
You know why it's happening, right? It's because
Yeah.
Pakistani ape gangs are completely
Ape
taking over
gangs?
cities. Like they're literally importing their own demise, and they don't even see it.
Yeah, eventually.
Yo, apparently it says that the Prime Minister of my country, Mark Carney's in the Epstein files.
Yo, Carney's a fucking asshole too. I don't fucking like that guy either. He shouldn't have been elected. Let's see. You got Trudeau, who is a fucking asshole, racist motherfucker, and he acts like a liberal just to appease people. And then he gets deposed, right? And then you get a chance. You get a chance to elect the right person, and you get another fucking wanker. Good job.
Whoops.
Good job. You voted in another fucking asshole.
What?
For those in the audience who aren't really aware of Trudeau's racism, he did blackface once.
12 views, 6 likes.
Or maybe
Or
like
subs.
multiple times.
Yo,
Yeah, and Alberta is considered in that. Yeah. And that's the reason the middle part of Canada was considering seceding and becoming part of the United States.
Yo,
Breakdance emote.
in Alberta, I feel like
Yeah.
in Alberta, almost everyone.
I don't think so.
works in the oil field.
Alright, anyways, I think I'm just gonna just leave the game. Because it's close to 2
I like
hours now.
honestly, I love Canada. I love Canada. And I think that the US and Canada have shit in common. And that we could honestly come together in an awesome united front for North America. Like we could honestly become an amazing united force. And it makes sense. It makes
Oh, everyone
sense.
get
Like
banned for
Canada,
spamming.
like
Actually,
Canada has a lot of
should have done on
resources.
alt.
So does the U.S. And we have a pipeline between us of resources. So what is the point of being
Honestly, I don't
separated?
know if I would
This,
I don't play that game anymore. But
the only thing separating us is politics. The only thing
politics.
controlling politics in Canada is liberalism in the eastern part of Canada. The rest of Canada is wondering what the hell is going on and why they don't have a voice.
A lot of people in Alberta seem to think that they don't really get to do much, and everything is just the eastern part getting to
Exactly,
make all the
yeah.
decisions.
Yeah, the eastern part of Canada controls shit. Western part of Canada is like the trade and commerce, like stuff like that. And the middle
Like-
part of Canada produces everything. The middle part of Canada is like producing and the industry part of Canada, and they're getting screwed.
Yeah, that's pretty backward.
No, Alberta is
How do you know
literally
it's backwards?
Alberta is literally just Canadian Texas.
It doesn't make any sense. Like
Yeah,
really,
for
like
real.
it's backwards. Like y'all should be making the majority of the money in Canada. They're not.
Well, I don't think that doesn't make any sense.
Now, the fact that people consider Alberta to be the Canadian version of my home state is
What's your
pretty
home
nice.
state?
Oh,
Texas.
oh yeah, I should probably close the queue. Yeah, I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream pretty soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I had a
Yeah,
long respect for Canada, and
Oh, yeah.
I think that America and Canada together
I already said that.
be a great
Yeah.
Yo,
combined
yo,
force.
That's what he said.
this is just my opinion, but what they did, like my school did this thing where like the students could vote, but they didn't actually go in as like official votes. It was just like a pretend thing to like show what voting is like. I thought that the NDP leader Jagmeet Singh had potential.
Yo, who was the guy that was going up against Carney? That guy, I actually thought he was speaking a lot of sense. The guy that was going up against Carney.
Was he like Punjabi or something?
No, not that guy. The other guy.
Oh, the other guy, you mean?
Wait, was he like the conservative one?
Yeah, the conservative guy. I really liked him. I thought he was talking a lot of sense. But I know up in Canada, y'all don't like conservative. Honestly thought
Yeah, I think it's Canadian.
but I honestly thought he had Canada's best interest in heart. And y'all just rejected him, and I thought that was sad because he wanted the best for Canada.
Yeah, cause like we've dealt with Trudeau's nonsense. We've dealt with we're dealing with they've dealt with
Old
Trudeau's
Cartman.
nonsense.
Now we're dealing with Carney's Carnival.
Oh yeah, we are. Mark Carney's Carnival.
But
Beware.
honestly, Canada is based compared to like the Europeans that we're dealing with right now. Like no offense, but like the UK and like France, like y'all need to get your shit together because you're being invaded. We're literally being invaded, and you won't do anything about it.
Yeah, for real, because that's when the UK France doesn't have any fences.
Yeah, and
Y'all
also
are being invaded by Islamic terrorists and rape gangs, and y'all won't do anything about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, probably because the governments they probably aren't caring. From what I
No,
remember.
they aren't even caring, right?
Really don't.
All right.
They literally don't. Because
Yeah.
they're getting votes from the Islamists that are invading their country. They're getting votes from them.
Yo,
Yeah.
to be on,
And
actually, Did you guys hear about like what's going on with like Israel and Iran?
Of course, yeah.
Well,
Yo,
Israel, America, and Iran.
Israel is America's attack dog in the Middle East. It's not the other way around. America is not controlled by Israel. Israel controlled by America. Don't get it fucked up.
Yo, I saw this like Jeffrey Epstein TikTok account. I was like, and that got me wondering, like, did he actually kill himself, or is he just like, or was his death faked? And he's
It
just
honestly,
hiding
like
somewhere?
I called this out very early on. You can see it in one of Josh's streams. I called this out early, and I said, look at his body. Look at his dead body in the autopsy photos. It doesn't look like him. The nose is different. The ears are different. It doesn't look like him.
You know what it looks more like? It looks like Hillary Clinton.
Yo, you know what you should look up next?
What?
Look up Ghislaine Maxwell. It looks like she had a body double too.
Oh my god.
Yo, in the mugshot of Diddy, someone I knew because their head looked like really bulbous and like really inflamed.
Yeah,
in the
if you look
picture.
at Ghislaine Maxwell at her trial, where she only said, "I plead the fifth," she kept saying, "I plead the fifth." If you look at her in that video at the court date, it doesn't look like her. It looks like a different person.
Wait, I know this person. No, wait, no, I've heard of this person before. Isn't she like?
She was Epstein's partner. She was Epstein's partner in the whole thing.
Like, didn't she like help like?
She was recruiting. Yeah, she was recruiting young girls. Yeah. Fucking. Oh my god. I swear to God, if I had my hands near her neck, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah.
Are you saying you wanna like cut off their oxygen?
I'm saying that. You know, for legal reasons, I'm just saying that.
Yo, how come
I don't approve. Don't approve of what they allegedly did.
Right.
Yo, was it just
Also, guys, I do got some bad news that Buffy's star Nicholas Brandon has died at the age of 54.
I don't know if I've heard of that dude. But
Well, I still never met him because the reason why that he died a couple of days ago because he died after when he fallen asleep due to natural causes.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. All right.
Okay.
Okay, well that was Roblox stream.
Yeah, you man is stream now.
Okay, so
I never knew who that guy was, but
those very few games I played.
He was
three
shown as
in one requested game, pretty much.
Yo, I have a question.
Yeah, I think he was shown as Buffy.
I'm sorry, Spinner Pinner about that game you requested like at the last minute, but
was Ghislaine Maxwell?
I'll probably play that at some point.
Next
stream right next time when I do this.
Like, were they dating?
So yeah.
No, they weren't dating as far as the public is aware.
Okay, so
they weren't
6
dating.
likes.
Yeah,
15 views.
She was so deeply involved that she
2,552
more than
subscribers.
a co-conspirator. She was a partner.
I mean, public watch hours. Jesus.
Why would she do that? Like, why would you do that to young girls when literally she?
We didn't really get much people. At least we got one person Spinner Pin in the chat, but that's all. That's it. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next stream next week, Saturday. Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Peace.
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 See ya.
Peace.